Well, congratulations into the quarterfinals. Game looked on paper or on the scoreline probably looked comfortable, but it was far from it, was it?
In fairness, John played really well. I thought his finishing at times was impeccable, just with his ton pluses and the way he held himself in the game. I managed to grab a 2-0 lead, and then in that sort of after the break I come out and I played the next 2 sets. I felt lazy, in fairness, and that can't happen. I was glad to get the job done, obviously, in the last, and I felt better.
Any reason why after the break it changed for you?
I don't know, maybe where I was 2-0 up and I got that little bit of a comfortability maybe with a lead, and then it's not that you mean to do it. I think you're more looking to defend it instead of attacking it and trying to get through. So that's something what's got to change, and that's all a learning curve for me. So.
You've got Dimitri in the next round, another player who's looking dangerous as well. Will you be focusing on his game at all? Seen him play?
No, I think Dimitri is a fantastic dart player. I've practiced with Dimitri. I don't think I've actually played him yet. I've practiced with him. I think he's phenomenal. At the same time, for me to prep myself for the next game, I won't be thinking about Dimitri. I'll have to focus on my own game and make sure that I'm right for that game.
How do you? You're 3 games away from potentially winning it. The next game, if you win your quarterfinal, will be against potentially Barney or Michael. How do you keep yourself grounded?
It's just nothing changes. I'm not being funny. The people what I mix with, they don't change. They don't show me too much excitement and stuff. And I think being around people like that, they're brilliant for me. They keep me grounded too. I'm not one of these people to get ahead of myself either, because as soon as you start doing that, you can fall easy.
Well, you talk about your friends and family there. Who's here watching you at the moment?
I've got the other half today, so that's quite nice. We had a baby this year and she hasn't been able to come with me as much, so she had duties at home. And she comes. She started the year with me. She'd done the first 6, and now I don't think she'd been since. So obviously to have her here was special for me. And
finally, it's been an impressive year for you. Do you feel it's finally all coming together at the right time for you now?
I feel I'm playing well. It's a bit of a weird one actually, because I feel I'm better under pressure. I'm producing more when I need it. But I need to tighten them loose bits up. Just the odds and sods really. So if I do that, I'll probably be in the form of my life at the minute. But I still reckon I've got 30% still to give, even what I've done this year. So next year, hopefully, it's going to be a good one.
Cool, great, perfect. Thank you very much, and good luck in the next one.
Thank you very much.
Rob, do you believe you can be the new world champion?
I believe I can win. I feel I've got the game for it. I feel I've got the nerve for it. In fairness, we all need a bit of luck. And Michael Smith the other day, he missed them 2 darts against me for the match, and I think that's changed a lot of things. You usually probably wouldn't get that luck, but for this year, I did, and you can't look a gift horse in the mouth. So I think going forward, I definitely believe I can win it.
Yeah. How do you look at Michael from there?
He's phenomenal, but at the same time, you get chances. When you play him, you get chances. If you're up to the task and you take your chances, you'll win. If you don't, then you'll go home.
But Barney cost you the new Phil Taylor?
Yeah, in fair play to Barney, he's a lovely guy. I've always got on with Barney since the start, really. When I first spoke to him, I think that's phenomenal to even sort of do that, and I really appreciate it. At the same time, I've got to focus on my game. I can't be thinking about obviously being like Phil and the next Phil. It just happen in due course and carry on the way it is.
But do you think you can be the new one?
I believe so, yeah. I still think I've got 30% to give. I don't believe this year is the best of me. Definitely not on TV, I know. Don't get me wrong, I've had 103s, 104s, but my floor game is still better than what I've played on TV. So that at some point that will need to come out, and it will come out.
But why the difference?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's not something The way I've been this year, I've played a level and I've gone up sometimes and maybe gone down other times. But I believe sort of with that, my floor has been better. So for whatever reason, you can't force it out of you. So it will only come when it's ready to come, and when it comes, everyone's in trouble.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What can you, if you knew it probably, so the answer is probably hard, but what can you do to level those floor and stage performances?
I think the breaks. I practice for the breaks now in my own practice, so we put that in there. And the concentration side of it, like today, I lost a couple of sets just on concentration there. I had a bit of good timing maybe in the fourth, but in the third, all concentration went, so that can't happen.
Because
So
on the floor you don't have breaks, that's what you mean.
on the floor, no breaks, so you just go straight through to winner.
Distract you a bit, like.
I think the breaks play a part. I think sort of just the way you are, the mannerism. You need to
Sort of
you need to
flow.
be sharp all the time, and you need to feel sharp, obviously, and let them flow. And if I can do that, obviously, it'll make me better for the future.
Did you ask other players or people what could help you in this, or
Not really. It's a bit like this year. It's sort of trial and error because you end up writing your own book on it. You end up sort of when you're playing. Things haven't worked for me this year, and then all of a sudden I go back home, I change a few things, and we try and get that to work better. Whether it does is obviously helpful if it does.
you're satisfied with the level you get so far in this tournament?
I've been playing steady. I don't think I've been the Michael Smith game. In fairness, when I got to 3-3, I think that was a big change. Just sort of I approached that next set. I knew I was going home if I didn't produce, and it was nice to find the goods. So I still think there's more, definitely.